What is up, internet? I'm JBroadway. Welcome back to my music production channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over a brand new vocal remover and instrumental remover called AudioMint. Now, if you've been following my channel, you might be familiar with a video I did last year where we compared a bunch of different vocal and audio removers, and we came to the conclusion that LaLa AI was one of the best. But what's so cool about this space is that over time, the algorithms and the methods used to separate vocals from instrumentals, it's getting better. That's why I'm so excited to show you AudioMint, because I think it is an improvement on the current algorithms that are being used. Okay, so if you're a nerd like me and you want to geek out about this technology, a lot of the vocal remover services, they're actually just forks of Separator and Deezer, which is a Python library that uses TensorFlow to actually do this vocal and audio separation. But what's so cool about AudioMint is that it actually is not a fork of Separator or Deezer. They built their algorithm from the ground up in-house. So it's a completely new algorithm. It does still use a neural net, but because they did build it from the ground up, they were able to address a lot of these issues that you hear in the previous generation of vocal removers. So this is AudioMint, and this is a blog post introducing AudioMint. I'll have a link down to this in the description down below. But in this blog post, they talk about the issues that you find in current and previous audio separators, and they talk about how they solve this issue. So here's the AudioMint software itself. It is a standalone program, which is nice too, because you don't have to have an internet connection to actually use this. You can just download it, install on your computer, and then you have it here. The way it works is it's very simple. You just drag in the file here, and then you click separate, and it will take a while for it to separate. Okay, so it's done separating. On the top here, you can see you have the acapella. On the bottom here, you have the instrumental. You can click in here to select the position you want to play. You can click play here. You got an icon to save it here. Right here, you have an option to set the output to stereo. But here, let's just hear how this sounds by itself.
Can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me.
So I'm not exactly sure what this button is doing. When I click it, it doesn't really seem to affect the stereo output.
Guilt is burning inside of her.
But anyways, if you want just the vocals, you can turn down the background, and now you'll just get the vocal.
This ain't a feeling I can keep, so blame it on the night.
And I would say that actually sounds really good, you know? The vocal is very clear.
Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me.
Now let's turn down the vocal and turn up the background and see how that sounds. Yeah, so you got the instrumental there. It is in mono though, so I don't know how usable this would be. And unfortunately, the button here to change whether or not you want mono or stereo, it's not working. But then if you want to export this, you just click save right here. You know, and this just pops open a window to where you can save it. Okay, so I would say my primary criticism of AudioMint is the UI and the design. It does look very outdated, which I think is unfortunate, because I think that the algorithms that they're using are very sophisticated, and I don't think the look of the software accurately portrays that. It'd also be nice if there was like a checkbox here or a way to tell the software that I just want the instrumental or I just want the acapella, you know, as opposed to when I save these things, it saves both of them simultaneously, and I don't always want that. I feel like if there was a way to preserve the stereo image of the instrumental or the acapella, then AudioMint straight up would just be my go-to vocal remover. Other than that, I thought a feature that would be pretty cool is a feature to click and drag to select certain parts of a song that you may want to export, as well as the ability to zoom in using my scroll wheel on my mouse. So I did want to do a little bit of comparison work here, and because last year I did a video on LaLa AI, and we came to the conclusion that that was the best vocal separator, I wanted to compare AudioMint to LaLa AI. So I have 3 songs here. I have 2 rap songs, and then I have 1 pop song. But here, let's just listen to some of this. So this is LaLa AI.
Got the time, just hopped off a private plane and went and hopped on 85. Go cut my sofa.
Okay, and here's the AudioMint version.
Got the time, just hopped off a private plane and went and hopped on 85. Go cut my sofa.
So I would say the AudioMint does do a better job of filtering out the instrumental in the background. In the LaLa AI version, you still can hear some of the instrumental in the background, like you can hear some of the cymbals.
Got the time, just hopped off a private plane and went and hopped on 85.
You can hear a little bit of the 808, at least the higher frequencies of the 808. But listening to the AudioMint one, it does a very good job of filtering that stuff out.
Got the time, just hopped off a private plane and went and hopped on 85. Go cut my sofa.
All right, in the next example here, you got Push and P. You know, because this song is like super popular right now, but let's hear how this sounds.
Corners in a paddock in my piece. Push a P. Cop new hammers for my P. We don't want no peace. Got a spot at post spot. Jump a piece. Drop the
All right, and now here's the AudioMint version.
Pointers in the paddock, get my piece. Push a P. Cop new hammers for my P. We don't want no peace. Got a spot across spot. JBroadway.
So yeah, once again, I think AudioMint did a very good job. I think it did better than La AI. In the La AI version, you can still hear that instrumental in the background, predominantly those hat cymbals.
Pointers in the paddock, get my piece. Push a P.
And you can also hear, it almost sounds like reverb, but I don't think it's reverb. I think it's just like that phase interference.
Pointers in the paddock, get my piece. Push a P.
See, in the AudioMint version, it's almost as if like the instrumental is non-existent. It just does a really good job filtering it out.
Pointers in the paddock, get my piece. Push a P. Cop new hammers for my P. We don't want no peace.
You can hear the hi-hats very subtly in the background, but if you were using this in a remix and you had your own instrumental in the background, you wouldn't be able to tell. Okay, and the last example here, we have a pop song. We got We Found Love by Rihanna. So let's hear how that sounds.
What it takes to come alive. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny.
And here's AudioMint.
What it takes to come alive. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny.
I actually do prefer the La AI version in this scenario. It seems as if AudioMint has a bit more difficulty parsing out the acapella if the vocals are stacked. I don't know how many layers there are. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 10 different layers of Rihanna singing that same line. Whereas in these other rap examples, it's just it's just one take.
On capital P, I write the president, count president.
And honestly, what it could be too is the fact that the AudioMint version is just in mono, you know, where the La AI algorithm, it's preserving the stereo field in the acapella.
We found love in a hopeless place.
Here's the AudioMint version.
We found love in a hopeless place.
But I don't know if it's just me that's using the software wrong, but it seems like setting the output to stereo, this button doesn't seem to do anything here. All right, guys, well, that's it for today's video. I hope you found some value in today's content, and a big shout out to JBroadway for providing me with this software to review. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next.